What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with why aren't you able to heal your broken heart? We'll see what comes out, guys. So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, knowing that that is a free way to support the channel, as well as connect me with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. Also, guys, if you're interested in supporting the channel further or in getting a personal reading, that is all linked down below in the description box. I do want to thank you to anyone and everyone who has supported the channel, either in the free way, has donated, or is thinking about donating, or who has gotten a personal reading, or is thinking about getting a personal reading. I'm truly honored and blessed to share this space and time with you guys. And as always, I want to thank my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It's an honor, a blessing, a privilege being here in this space, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of my videos that you guys choose to watch will fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to go live your best journey in this now moment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Source, I can't. I split the deck with the King of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck over here is the King of Cups, guys. Look at that. I can't. The synchronicities have been off the rocker today. Just absolutely in-freaking-sane, okay? So, Source, what messages do you have for the collective? Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart? This was a channeled reading that came through, guys. There was this energy that's flowing through the collective that there's still some blockages when it comes to love, keeping us from connecting with the people who we want to connect with, or even just opening up to those that are trying to offer us love, right? So, Source, what messages do we have for the collective? Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart? How can they help heal their broken heart? What do they need to know? Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart, Source? Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart? Okay, thank you. Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart, Source? What do they need to know? What messages do you have for the collective? Why aren't they able to heal their broken heart, Source? Okay, thank you. Why isn't the collective able to heal their broken heart, Source? Okay. Thank you. Why isn't the collective able to heal their broken heart, Source? Okay, wants to come out that way. Okay, and I feel like one more here. Why isn't the collective able to heal their broken heart, Source? Wow, okay. Okay, thank you. What we got on the bottom of the deck? We have the Seven of Cups with the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's change coming, okay? And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse on the bottom underneath that. And that's just saying that you guys, it's because you're having a hard time paying attention to the red flags. And that's what you haven't wanted to choose. And setting firm boundaries. Like, as you set firm boundaries, you guys will learn that it's okay, right? It's like you don't have to give everybody what they ask for. You don't have to give them what they say that you should give them. There's been red flags, and there's a new opportunity waiting for you guys as long as you set these boundaries and allow yourself to let go of these old beliefs that you're holding on to, right? But you haven't been able to heal your broken heart because I feel like you guys are guilty about setting boundaries. Like you lost a love based on boundary setting. We have the Two of Coins upright. We have the Sun reversed. We have the Lovers upright. We have Temperance reversed. Wow, you guys are insanely getting these major, these mystery cards coming out here. So yeah, I think that that's a thing. Like already you're saying with this being in your headspace, the Seven of Cups. And this is my card of just being able to set boundaries when people are stepping over your boundaries. This is you setting boundaries. But see, it's like being in the Hermit in reverse. It's like you don't want to observe this as a good thing. Right? It's like you're almost observing this as a bad, negative thing. It's almost like your ego is trying to convince you, oh, remember, collective, when we set boundaries with so-and-so and so-and-so walked out on us? And that's the thing. It's like you guys, that's what it is, right? You guys are definitely in this energy of feeling like you've given too much, but then at the same time, like it was in giving too much, it seemed like you went further. And that's the thing. There were a lot of secrets that have been held behind your back with a lot of those people, guys. There's a lot of things they didn't want to say. There was a lot of things they didn't want to talk about. And a lot of that they didn't want to talk about was how they had their own addictions and mismanaged healing. That's what I heard, mismanaged healing. There wasn't healing that was going on here. You actually forced some sense of healing into a lot of these connections, and whatever the past connection is that you had, it really broke your heart. Like, there's this sense of breaking your heart, and it's all because you said no to something and said yes to yourself. Okay? There's a lot of duality I'm hearing. It's like you're looking at it as a good and bad rather than an as a whole picture. And looking at it as a whole picture will allow you to take a step back and see that you actually grew as an individual by setting these boundaries. These are things I feel like you guys are people pleasers. This collective that I'm talking to right now, you guys are people pleasers, and to find balance for yourself and not giving that away to others has been a challenge for you. And this was a completion of inviting these people in who can't be honest with you, right? Discrepancies in the connection, discrepancies in the relationship. This has been the reason why you guys have kept things balanced with yourself without realizing it. But there's this belief that's coming up right now, feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like, if I don't give, like, okay, so sex keeps coming up. So this is just an example, guys, but take it as it resonates, and you guys can use this and put your situation into it, right? But what I'm saying is that it's like, so maybe you guys didn't want to have sex, right? And you guys are trying to be celibate, and you guys are trying to keep yourself pure and find out who really cares about you when it has nothing, you know, and see if it has to do with just sex. And it's like when you've set that boundary, and it's like everybody's like, oh, you're like, okay, I'm doing a 10-date rule, and you get to 10 dates, and then this person's like, oh, we're having sex tonight, you said. And you're like, no, I said I'm going to go on 10 dates first, and then we'll see. Well, they took that we'll see as that's a sure thing. And then when you said no, this person just like left. They're like, oh, no, like I can't do that. And so that keeps happening to you. Something like that keeps happening to you. And it's put you in this energy of feeling like you're never going to get what you want. And this is why you're not able to heal your broken heart, because you're only seeing it from these people leaving you, and you for some reason have taken that on as though that is something to do against you, something to do with you. And it's not. This is that source is throwing the lovers out here, right here in the upright. This is saying, look, you've spiritually grown from this, you know. This is like you have a choice to go back into that old place where you just give everything to everyone just because you're afraid of losing someone, or you have the choice to move forward and continue to stand firm in your boundaries. What do you want to do? And if people, you know what, whoever's going to be there is going to be there. Whoever doesn't want to be there, there's nothing you can do, collective, to make them stick around. Nothing. Well, whoever it is that you've had in your life, there's a huge duality here. It's like I see you stuck between situations, and then I see all these people in here trying to keep you stuck. Okay? Yeah, so we have the 8 of coins in the reverse, and we have Judgment coming out in the upright. Another mystery card coming through. You've dealt with people who don't want to put in an effort. Like, you've dealt with people who don't want to give anything. Like, they want to get more than what they receive. And your judgment is them walking away. It's not to you. That's your protection. That's source protecting you from them. And I know that's not what you want to hear. You're like, no, that's I'm done hearing that's source's protection. When is source going to bless me with something? Well, what did I say? Your boundaries. My Queen of Wands, she's all about boundaries. She's like, look, motherfucker, excuse my cursing here, but she's like, look, if all you want is sex, then move the hell on, because I'm a much deeper person than that. I don't want something that's just empty. Because sex is empty, whether people want to look at it that way or not. Sex is not an emotional connection. Yes, women get emotionally connected, but see, a lot of people want to offer you sex because they see you becoming successful as this Queen of Coins energy. And they're greedy. They want what you can offer them. That's what they want. They want to take it from you. They want to take from you. A lot of people do. Why? Because people are not genuine. And I'm sorry to say that, collective, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of genuine people in the world. And, you know, and oftentimes we're so surrounded by people who aren't genuine. We're getting a broken heart. Look, here we go. This is all about why you're not able to heal your broken heart. This talks about one-sided love, right? Giving more than what the other one is receiving. And that's the thing. You have this Two of Cups in here too with Temperance. And that's what Source is saying. Is it's just clarifying the fact that other people have their own bullshit to deal with. And Source is going to bring you somebody who's also healing, who's also working on themselves. You know, it's not somebody who's identical to you. It's not somebody who's gone through the exact same things as you. This is somebody who's also healing, seeing the effects of healing and working hard on healing themselves. Isn't that what you want? Yeah, look. Because that's the thing. You've not taken, like, you don't want to take another leap of faith here. Like, you're just like, no, because everybody's a trickster and nobody wants to offer me real love. Like, they're all really immature when it comes to offering love. And that's what look at this, guys. I can't make this up. We have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed on the bottom. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody in the past betrayed you. Like, they said they were going to be your emperor. They said they were going to give you everything. They said that you guys were going to live together in peace and harmony, and they were going to provide for you, and you were going to give them love. And what ended up happening is that they were jealous of who you were. They were repressing a mother wound, and they couldn't offer you stability. They just couldn't. And so you ended up becoming single because of it. Right? And so it's just like, again, like I'm getting this energy here that's like, I don't want to set boundaries because I'm afraid of setting boundaries. That's just going to bring these other people into my life who are tricksters. And what you're not willing to see in this moment is that it's actually you setting those boundaries that has created a blockade around you, saying, I won't accept less than. I'm not just going to settle because you're the only person that's coming towards me. But it's like you've given up. And that's the thing. It's like you've settled for less than what you're worth because you've given up. So Source saying keep setting boundaries. We have looked to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. Exactly. Like, this is you setting these boundaries, right? The Lovers card is not about falling in love. Like, I think people get that so twisted. They're like, oh, it's called the Lovers. Well, the Lovers is all about decisions, spiritual growth, being connected to Source, being connected to your guides, your angels, looking to the past and learning from the past to follow the future, deciding what you want in your life. There's so much to the Lovers card. And so much of the time we run into people who just denote the Lovers as the love card. And it's not. It's like represented by Gemini. And if anybody knows a Gemini, if you're a Gemini yourself, Gemini are very complex individuals, right? They're very communicative. They're very open. But at the same time, they have a very dark shadow self that they will fall into at times. And so if you look at it, you can't just say a Gemini is these few things like what I just said. There's so much deeper than that, right? And I could spend a whole video talking about how a Gemini is. But at the same time, it's the Lovers card. It's so much deeper than just, oh, you're falling in love. You're falling in love. It's not about that. This is all about you deciding if you want to go back into past actions or if you're going to move forward. And if you're going to move forward, guess what Source is pointing out? Because this is in the upright, it's saying to me that you guys have chosen to take that spiritual growth. Whether you agreed with it or not, it was just kind of like, well, we're here. What do I do? And so you went with it. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And I feel like yourself as well. I think it's important for you to love yourself. Now, with this coming up here, I feel like you guys aren't healing the mother wound because there's this mother with this little girl right here. And then we have embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, you guys have trouble nurturing yourselves. It's easy for you guys to take action, but what's not easy is to fall into nurturing, loving kindness and care for yourself. You could take action for yourself, but it's hard for you guys to love yourself. Yeah, and we have 42, happiness, dolphin, and I love this. Look at this lady. She's pregnant on top of this dolphin. Again, the mother wound, just being a parent. 444 is a very powerful number for you guys. Again, this is energy of saying, like, you guys, once you learn how to nurture yourself and not be so harsh on yourself and not be like, I have to take action 100,000% of the time. Otherwise, I'm going to be miserable and I'm not doing enough. You know, this is saying that you're going to find happiness, and that's going to help bring you into balance. 42 is number 6, which is all about balancing yourself from eyes of love, right? That's why you're not able to heal your broken heart right now, because it feels like every time you've given love, which is that motherly energy, that nurturing energy. Okay, nobody wants to marry their mom. But the thing is that you guys have given that away and you've been broken every time because of that. And the only reason you've been broken is because you're not giving it away with boundaries. You're giving it away unconditionally from the get-go at the start rather than setting boundaries. You know, it's okay. You wouldn't want, you know what, like that. Like, you don't want to sleep with somebody on the first night and expect them to respect you like a woman that they had to work for it, right? Like, it's just not, it doesn't work like that. That's not how life works. Men are not like that. When you sleep, and I'm sorry, I'm not here to put a gender on it, but this is just an example, guys. If you sleep with a man on the first night, he's going to wonder if you do that with every other guy that you meet. And then that in turn translates into you being disrespected by him. It's a subconscious thing. Look, and you're letting go of cycles. We have hair cycles, 431, which is 4 coming out again. Underneath that, we have soul, butterfly. You're transforming your soul, right? Why? Because you're finding peace. You're learning how to find peace. And gorilla, you're taking off the mask. You're putting down the battle armor here, right? He's putting down this battle armor, like trying to protect himself. You guys are finding a softer side to yourself. But that's why you're not able to heal your broken heart, because you guys are keeping yourselves in this energy of not being able to nurture your own heart. It's like when somebody breaks your heart, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, I knew that they were going to break my heart. I knew they were going to treat me like that. I knew that's how it was going to be. You know, and that's what Source is saying. Like, it's not about that. We're trying to teach you nurturing. We have waterfall, effortless. It's like until you guys can effortlessly flow between your emotions, you guys are going to struggle when it comes to giving love to others. Release. You have autumn equinox, and then under that new moon promise. Like, Source is trying to bring you love, but you have to release that old energy first. Your heart deserves to be loved, but it's difficult for you to love because you've been hurt so much. And I understand that. There's no need to basically block yourself from the promise and the happiness that you deserve, right? Okay, well, they want that one. Okay. Hold on, Mama. I know. Sorry, guys. My dog, she's asking to go outside. I just want to grab a few more cards here. So we have nothing feels better than this. And thank you for choosing to overcome your struggles. Like, that's what Source is saying. Nothing feels better than true love. And I thank you for overcoming your struggles, because in overcoming your struggles, you guys are, you know, you're allowing yourselves to affect the world, and that's what's powerful, right? I'm going to get a couple of these, the Truth About Love Oracle deck. This is an Oracle deck that I made. Okay, they want one more. Okay. Well, you said stop, and you want that one? Oh, no, they want those. Okay, my bad. My bad. They wanted 2 more. So it says, you don't need the love of a partner. You want it. What you need is self-love and connection to Source. Like, exactly. You guys, you know, you've always needed, it's like you've needed love, and in needing love, you've given away yourself in desperation. I'm not calling you desperate. I'm just saying, like, sometimes what happens energetically is we feel like we need love. We need a partner so bad that we'll give ourselves away without realizing what we're doing. So we have Glamorama, Hard Worker, Gucci Ruby Shoes, and Hulk Caker. And this is based on a song. This was a song that came to me, and the name of it's called Glamorama. You guys can definitely check it out. But there's this energy here. It's like you have gotten so used to playing the game, playing this game of like whatever you want, and it's hard for you to go back from that. And so it's like you don't want to heal your broken heart, because for some of you guys, this is about you just having everything and just not being hurt in the process. It's like, if I control how I connect with people, then I can control who breaks my heart and who doesn't. So if I don't connect with people, then it means I'll never get hurt. So they're saying to see yourself as marriage material. like, you want to get married. That's what's interesting here. Like, you want that. You want to have love in your life, but you're just kind of fighting this right now. It's like, oh, I'm not worthy of it. So when somebody offers you love, like, you just kind of, it's almost like you become a runner in a situation because you're running from yourself and you're running from the love that you can give yourself. You're actually a very kind, compassionate person. And you offer that to a lot of people, but you have a hard time offering that kindness and compassion to yourself. So this is why a lot of people have run from you. It says you're authentic, and that scares me. This is why people have broken your heart. Authenticity is no joke, guys. Like, when you're authentic, it really plays havoc on other people's feelings, and they'll treat you all sorts of weird ways because of that. And I feel like that's what you've got going on here. It's like somebody is treating you or has treated you in a bad way because you scared them by your authenticity. I get a weird pain in my side. Like, it's a weird pain. So they're just saying, like, that's the energy. Like, you guys have scared people away because you're so authentic. And it's like, your authenticity also includes being a nurturer to yourself. Not just working hard for what you want, but also embracing fluidity and embracing receptivity. Easier said than done. I completely understand. So whoever broke your heart, this is them coming through. And I feel like this is them too. Whoever broke your heart last, whoever betrayed your trust. It says, I'm sorry that I let our flame die out. I did not know what you really meant to me. Like, they just didn't understand. You were so authentic, and that scared them. And so it was like they would rather turn and run than to face the truth of what it was that they weren't healing within themselves. Right? And so because of that, I think you guys just kind of lost hope. It's like, well, that's my person. If that's my person, then why bother? Like, I'm not ever going to be connected with anybody in that way again. No, everybody has their unique connection. Okay. You got to embrace that. And so Source is telling you, why aren't you able to heal your broken heart? Because you're holding on to something that's not, I don't want to say that it's not going to happen, because for some of you guys, it will happen. But it's like you're holding on to an old pattern that, as long as you hold on to that old belief, right, and not seeing yourself as worthy, you're not going to get what you want. Ooh, all right. So some of you guys were definitely in a situation that was meant to make you grow. So, and this could be this person, okay? Being that it's pink, it's another pink card. I'm definitely getting this energy that it is this person who mistreated you, like was the trickster in your life, didn't want to give to you, like basically took away from you, right? Took away emotionally from you. It says, I'm the con artist here to help you learn how to trust yourself. This was a huge lesson for you guys in having to trust yourself and your inner strength and your inner power. Wow. This person cheated on you. That's why you're not able to heal your heart. That was the boundaries that you've set. And because of that, it's like, again, it's like this person, even if you had those boundaries when it came to sex, like this person was entertaining other people, having you in third-party situations. And that made you feel like you were the one at fault. It like made you feel like you had to give up on your boundaries, and Source is saying, like, your boundaries are so important. I feel like I need to put this here because I just feel like it's just important for you to see. This is important for you to keep yourself away from other people at times and to heal yourself at times, because there's so much power there. They said, it's easier for me to cheat because I don't feel good enough to have the whole of your love. Forgiveness, guys. Forgiveness is going to set you free. As you guys forgive, you'll let go. Look, we've let go and let God underneath here. Yeah, let go and let God. Like, you guys are on the path to receiving a beautiful type of love, but you have to give that away. So, hold on just a second, guys. Okay. So anyways, how do you heal your broken heart? By coming back to self and knowing that your boundaries were not a bad thing. Okay, your boundaries were never a bad thing. Your boundaries are what made you feel like you lost connection with yourself, when in turn that was actually you reconnecting with your highest self, okay? Once you guys heal this, I think you're going to be surprised at actually the love that's already in your life. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I love you so much. This is actually a beautiful reading. You guys are so worthy of the love that you desire. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.